Boston Bruins fan, if you don't want to miss any exclusive Bruins news, subscribe to this channel now. We are constantly on the lookout for the latest dear information about your favorite team, ensuring you are always up to date with everything that happens. Join us so you don't miss any important details. The clash between the Boston Bruins and Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs marks the 17th time these teams have intertwined their competitive histories. That tradition persists, but a potentially classic Bruins turnaround could be on the horizon, if coach Jim Montgomery decides to do so. Frankly, he seemed pretty much made up about how he'll manage the Bruins' goal for Game 2 after their 5-1 win over the Leafs on April 20th. A change, or maintaining the status quo, to be exact, could be on the horizon on Monday. Jeremy Swayman hasn't had the opportunity to start a series in the last 2 years, Montgomery told reporters after the April 20th game. We wanted to see him start a series. He did very well. Swayman started in goal for the Bruins and was one of the main reasons Boston defeated Toronto 5-1 in the first game of the first-round series. He saved 35 shots and conceded just one goal when the Bruins led 4-0 in the third period. A delicate rodizio dance. The Bruins have employed a full rotation of their two goaltenders, Swayman and Linus Ullmark, over the past 2 months, as the former started back-to-back games against the Dallas Stars and Edmonton Oilers on February 19 and 21, respectively, according to data tracked by statisticians of hockey. However, Montgomery has not committed to either man to start Game 2 on Monday, leaving the door open for both men to be drafted and keeping the Leafs guessing who they will face in the game. It's going to be hard to leave out Sway, Montgomery expressed in his post-game press conference. He played a fantastic game. We won 5-1. But if we go with Ullmark, we will be comfortable with that decision, and so will our team. The choice to start Swayman over Ullmark on Saturday was likely driven by his performance against the Maple Leafs this season. Swayman racked up 3 wins in 3 games in the regular season, and after Game 1, he remains a perfect 4-0 against the Leafs. Reflections and uncertainties. If there is a goaltending change between Game 1 and Game 2, it likely won't be related to Swayman's performance on Saturday. Don't forget to like this video as it is essential to ensure you don't miss out on the latest Bruins news we share here. Thank you in advance for your collaboration. Continuing. One of the possible reasons for such a change would be the conditioning and rest of the goalkeepers, as pointed out by Fluto Shinzawa, from The Athletic, in an article written after the game. The decision facing the Bruins is whether a full day of rest is enough to optimize Swayman for Game 2, Shinzawa wrote. Part of the rotation's success lies in reducing the physical and mental stress on Swayman and Ullmark by playing back-to-back games. Former NHL players Paul Bissonnette and Henrik Lundqvist shared their thoughts on Swayman's performance and the Bruins' next steps during the TNT broadcast of the game. At this point, the only way the Leafs can come back is if someone kidnaps Swayman, Bissonnette said. With that double goalie, Ullmark and Swayman. I'm not the coach, Lundqvist, a former NHL goaltender, began. Of course, they can change. I wouldn't do that. These players are highly trained. Of course they can play more than 2 games, or even play 1 game, rest 1 game. It's not about them being fresh now, maybe in the future. But for those first few games? No. Dear Bruins fan. It's an honor to have you here. Your feedback is extremely important to us, and we would love to hear from you in the comments. We kindly ask you to leave a like, share your opinions, and subscribe to our channel. We, who dedicate a significant part of our lives to studying, reading, and creating quality content, are disappointed to think that perhaps we don't even deserve a simple like. Your participation is valuable to us and encourages us to continue offering the best. We sincerely thank you for your cooperation and support.